So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Open man, left side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
180. Stop. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll bring up second down.
Hey, alert 33.
Here's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
180. Stop.
Throwing is Baker. To the goal line and in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. For Ibuka, 26 total touchdowns in Ohio State. And now the rookie has number 1 in the NFL. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
Pennett's going to throw right away. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Ray McLeod is the one he was looking for there. And that will lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now, deep ball for London. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Clark Phillips, the corner, there on the tackle.
The 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Bucs are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They go play action with Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
A gain of 52 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Here's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and 11. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
On the give, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. And Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Falcons field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
McMillan comes in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
They run over center with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, right back to Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner. A big hole. And he's going to bring this one back We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Pitts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Penix. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. He's inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 88 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Baker to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. They'll run with Irving. Whoa! Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver's saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Second down throw from Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
Brings up second down at the 24-yard
Second down
line.
and 8. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. but rather we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
A give. This is Irvin. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
And here comes Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here comes 2nd and 4. Here comes Robinson on the toss to the right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Comes Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
First down, here's Irvin. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They send Godwin in motion. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
It is 3rd and long.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Stop.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line. He certainly did his job.
White. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's White. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Rashad White, touchdown Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Falcons 10. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10. It's Penix. Oh, the short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's caught. Oh, he gets it right back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as he's on to punt for the second time. Bearcats called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
From the 35, here's second and 1. Right back to Irving. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go again here with Irving. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long. Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Got it. Ready? One screen, one screen, one screen. Set. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Penix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Penix. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. That is left side and caught by Evans. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15 yards through the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Alert, 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 alert.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
180.
Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. And now here comes the punt team as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 11-yard line.
Ready? Keep the time. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Plant. It's Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Irvin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. The handoff, it's Irvin. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
This is 3rd and 6. They'll run with Irvin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
2nd and 11. Another run here for Robinson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. There's not a lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 49-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. They move to 1-0 as they earned this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.